And we're live. Hey, everybody. How are you doing? Mm, I am very sleepy tired. I don't know. This whole week, I have been so tired all day. It's ridiculous. Um, Hi, Seeable. I'm glad. Thanks for stopping by and wishing us some fun. And I hope whatever you're doing, that it's going well. So, in case you don't know me, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author. This is my channel where I talk about books and writing. And every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we do a couple hours of writing sprints where we write for about 15 or 20 minutes and then we have a 5 minute or so break. So, that's what's happening here. And if that sounds like something you're into, you should please hang out with us. So, we are going camping this weekend and we don't have any supplies anymore because all of our camping supplies we left in Hawaii. So we have to go and get supplies today. I hate going to Walmart, y'all. I hate it. I hate going to Walmart. Well, that's probably where we're going to have to go. Like, we're going with a group of friends and I haven't hung out with any of them like years, so that's exciting. And like the one who organized the event, she has an extra tent, so we're going to use her tent, but we need to get like an inflatable mattress, a cooler, like some sort of light source, and of course snackies. Yeah. Do you guys like camping? Oh, what do you like to bring with you when you get camping? Let's see who's with us today. Hello, Shannon. I'm so glad that you could be here. Hi, Jeannie. Nope, you were right on time. You were early, even. And thank you for telling people to hit the like button. I appreciate you. Good morning, Wendy. You love camping? Like, literally, camping is one of my favorite things to do. When I was growing up, camping was not a thing that my family did, but I went on I can't remember what my first camping trip was, but whatever it was. After that, I was like, this is cool. This is so much fun. And it's not expensive. Like, for the weekend, it'll be $33 or something for the camping site. That's for a weekend of entertainment, that is nothing. Hi, Rita. How are you? Your oldest gets to go to summer camp for a whole week with his scout group. I'm kind of jealous. Me too. I bet he's going to learn all kinds of cool stuff too. He's going to have like activities. I don't think we're going to have any activities. It's going to be more of just chilling. Um, One of our friends, his birthday was day before yesterday, so we're gonna like do something for his birthday. Probably, I'm assuming, and drinking beer. um, is at a state park, so I know there's gonna be hiking trails, which I'll probably do like a baby trail and then not much else of that. And apparently there's a diner nearby that has like super cheap food. So we'll probably go and do that. So we don't have to cook every single time. Because that is one of the things that is like a drawback of camping. Like, you still have to cook food. Though I enjoy grilling, so that's fun. That's the thing I need to find out. Is there a grill on site or do we need to bring a grill? Well, figure that out. So, what are y'all going to work on today? I am Still working on Build Out. In fact, let me open up the doc while we're chatting. I finally got past the parts that I had already written. So now it's time to write the new things to actually finish the book, which I have in my mind how it's supposed to finish. But getting there. That's the struggle, my friend. So I'm trying to figure out how to get to that ending that I see in my head. And then once I have that stuff written out, I'll be asking a couple people to read it and tell me what they think. Okay. Here is that document. I should share this link in some places, huh? Yeah, I did not sleep. I'm not sure if I didn't sleep well or if I didn't sleep enough last night, but I'm a little groggy, so pardon me if I'm not super ray of sunshine. I'm just kind of meandering along. There we go. Wait, no, that's not the link. Swinks. It's wild trying to find like a good ending. It can be so hard. At least writing your way into a decent ending. Because, you don't want to, you want to make sure that you wrap up any clues that you've left, and you want to make sure that you've left enough clues. I'm worried that I haven't given enough clues, and I don't want it to just be like, oh, here's the, here's the bad guy out of the blue. And this one has a twist that I haven't tried before. So hope that it works. But if it doesn't, then, the betas will be like, hey, that didn't work out. That did not make all the sense. You got to fix it. Which is why betas are so important. Especially if you're not planning on doing a developmental edit, which I don't think I'm going to do for this one. Hey, writing community, join us and write some words. So Dana was thinking about joining us, but I have a feeling that she might not today. But if she does, then there'll be another person on the screen with me. And if not, then that's all right too. So Jeannie's adding a brand new chapter to an older book. Excellent. Is it an older book that's already published? Shannon is working on the second in the series, Cozy Mystery. Have you published the first in the series? Do I know this one? Rita's working on chapter points, blurb, and synopsis for book 5 in your Carver Ridge Bachelor series. Awesome. Blurbs are rough. Like, of course they're invaluable and they're super important, but man, they can be tough to write. So good luck to you on your journey. Wendy's figured out the ending for Haunted House Story, and it's not a sad one. Nice. Hello, Sarah. How is the workday going? First ending I came across was this all-powerful bad guy accidentally got sucked into his own spell, which ended the spell. Everything was hunky-dory, and I was like, what? That sounds messy. That sounds like maybe the person was just happy to end it. They were like, finally, it's done. I'm just calling it done. I'm calling it good right here. All right. Let's see. I guess even all powerful wizards are fallible. Meh. Yeah, that was a weak ending. I bet you there were some people who loved it though. This sounds like it would get mixed reviews. Wait, where's the forest at? There you are. Ah, book you unpublished. Dig it. The first one is out. It's the paranormal series, Journals of Silver Shores. Okay. I remember that. Okay, I'll just invite some people. Considering the book was sold for $1 at Hastings, I'm not sure many liked it. Fair point. I couldn't find TikTok on my phone yesterday, and I was annoyed. Maybe I would be farther along in life if I could lose TikTok. Probably not there. Let's be honest. Okay. I created a room. This first sprint will be for 15 minutes. Oh man, y'all, I have to get me some coffee. I think it should be done brewing, so that's the first thing I'll be doing with this sprint. Let's see, 4, 7, Y, J, 8, H, E. Okay, excellent. If you're using the Forest app, here is the room code. We'll be starting the sprint in 2 minutes, so you have 2 minutes to join us. Yeah. I say join us when you don't quite possibly no one will join it, but maybe somebody will. Oh my goodness. All right, I have bailed out open. I might not be ready to write anything in here. I was taking notes last night and trying to figure out a plan, which, if I was an outliner, that would probably have already happened, but I'm not. So for these last 5 or 6 chapters, I'm trying to just figure out how it all comes to play out. And looking for mine. No, I guess I'll be getting coffee and looking for my notebook. This is not beside me, where it should be. I was writing in bed, which is why in the bed is behind the laptop. So, using my noodle here, it's in the bed. That's where it is. All right. So it is 15 after. So let's go ahead and start this 15-minute sprint. Get your beverage of choice. Work on what you need to. And we have 15 minutes in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it says there's not enough people in this planting session. I don't think anyone joined. Okay, that's fine. Then I'll just have a 15-minute sprint on here by myself, but with you guys too. All right, go. And we are back. I spilled coffee. How'd you guys do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Hey, Camille. Glad you could make it. How are you doing? Sky popped in to say hello. And I'm sorry that you're still going through internet blues. Oh, that coffee really spread, didn't it? And as hot as Hades. Swinks. Oh, and she gave it the reminder of don't forget to hit the like button. That's lovely. Wait, I thought I changed that banner. I literally clicked on something. Maybe I didn't. What kind of food did you order? I ate a pepperoni roll with some cheese on. You found it! Huzzah!
Under your box.
Ah, excellent, excellent, excellent. Good work. You've done a great thing, math man. Yeah, so I spent that sprint unsuccessfully looking for this and getting coffee, which was successful. I also got him a cup, which also was successful, but the writing was not. You're welcome. There. I wasn't trying to waste the coffee. I am just a bumble, a clumsy bumble. She didn't get in 283 words. Excellent. Read over a draft zero I did last night and I'm cringing. I know that feeling. You know what? I find his blonde tips annoying. But anytime I've gone to one of his recommended spots, it's been delicious. Maybe they will be kind to me and wake me up. We have to start another sprint soon. I hope y'all don't mind. But I didn't get anything done. I gotta get some stuff done. Let's see here. I don't think that any of y'all are into the Forest app, so I am just going to create another tree situation. Again, the only joke I thought of was blasphemous, so. Yeah, it's my new motto. Hi, Anna. I'm glad you've been back. How are you doing? How have you been? Are you working on anything today? We're going to be starting a sprint here shortly because my first sprint was spent me basically looking for things and not actually getting to the writing. Phew, that coffee is hot. It is hot tamales. Okay, this next sprint, let's go for 20 minutes. How about it? Let's go for 20 minutes. How about it? And then afterwards, we could talk a little bit more about the little workshop that's coming together. Maybe you guys can help me with figuring out a survey to send to people. I'd like to be able to send it in my newsletter tomorrow and then give it out on different socials and have it available for here. Amazon drivers risk write-ups injuries as they race to your door. Oh my. Working on blog posts, dealt with health issues for a few months, so that's why I've been gone. I hope that everyone is healthy in your world now. I'm glad to see you back. Okay, let's hit this for 20 minutes. Here's me trying to figure out what's 35 plus 20. Whew. We are smart today, ladies and gents. All right, let's sprint for 20 minutes and we'll start and we'll chat again at the 55. In 3, 2, 1, go. And I grew a tree. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I wrote some more on what I would like to happen. And now I'm doing something that I don't normally do. I am writing the last chapter. Yeah, I'm writing the last chapter. I have some ideas of how I want it to end, and I'm just gonna do that, and then see what happens. Hopefully, these ideas that I've created will it'll all gel together like a freaking magic puzzle. So, but yeah, I don't usually write the. I know that some people they'll even write their last chapter first, but I generally write in somewhat of a linear fashion. I'll kind of skip around a bit, but when it comes to the last chunk of the book, it's generally linear. But it's not working. So if it's not working, then adapting. Um, then editing land, not yet, because I still need to write the bits that connects the last chapter. We're looking at this backwards. The last chapter to like the chapters that need to be written, and then everything else is there's what 28,000 words written. I think I need about, including the last chapter, about I'd say 6 or 7,000 more words. So, yes, but we're getting there. We are getting there. I sent what I have so far to someone last night so they can start giving me feedback and things. So, greetings to you, Misty Kate. I wish you were writing as well. You like skipping to the end? This is new to me, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I was clearly able to see the end. You know what I mean? Like the end is very, like this last chapter is very, it's ingrained. I know exactly what it's going to be. And then I'll start writing it and it'll go. But for now, I know exactly what it's going to be. So Camille and Wendy like to write linear too. I do jump around if I'm starting to feel stuck, because if I'm feeling stuck and I just stay at that point and just battle at it, it never works out well. It I don't know. So when I skip around when I need to, it's like it helps my brain to get over whatever was making me stick at that time. And a lot of times the stuff that's making me stick, it's like my brain is trying to make a connection to something in the future, but I haven't figured out the future because I generally don't write outlines. So then I figure out the future and then I can come back to that part and make it work. Does that make sense? You've been writing completely out of order lately. Has that been working for you though? So I feel like, I don't know, like my brain is just, my brain does what it wants. For instance, okay, so yesterday we had to give Math Magician's nephew a ride to go get like his vac shot and stuff. And we were on our way back, and he he lives in an area that we don't drive to that often, and like I just haven't driven to a lot. And we were trying to go to like Arby's or something, which is on a different side of town. And I kind of just let my brain go and do like muscle memory driving. because once we hit a specific area, then that was close to a place that I used to live at, like when we got together a decade ago. But I couldn't verbally have told you the path at all. It was all muscle memory. And and I mean, he just looks at me like I'm a freak of nature. And he's like, I don't remember any of this. And I'm like, I remember this. I'm not sure if this is the right spot, but it feels right. I don't know. So ridiculous. But it worked. It worked. Like me just letting my muscle memory and my subconscious kind of guide us through. It worked to get us where we needed to go. And then, like, once we got to a certain point, he's like, oh, yeah, I know where we are now. I'm like, yeah, me too. That's fun. Driving on the back roads. That's what you get. At least with the navigator. Which, oddly enough, doesn't seem to bother him. And I don't do that if it's, somewhere that I'm not used to, because then I wouldn't have the muscle memory at all. Hey JC, how are you doing? Do you write linear or do you jump around? And JC had a really interesting video over on her channel that you all should check out. The topic was AuthorTube. Is it dying? Dun, dun, dun. And I posit that no, it's not dying. It's just changing, because that's what happens with people in general and niches on YouTube specifically. Like they'll go through cycles. And right now I feel like a lot of authors are kind of tired of just showing you this part, this writerly part, and they're trying to share more about their lives or more about their hobbies. And I think it's fine. I don't think that makes AuthorTube obsolete. It might make it change. And the interesting part is going to be whether or not folks who write things or folks who watches the vlogs and watches the channels and everything, if they're interested in seeing these different aspects of these people, or are they just wanting the writing stuff? Since I haven't been giving writing advice on my channel for a while, I don't feel like that particular change is going to really affect my content that much, because I'm just kind of doing my own thing anyway. Though I do think I'm going to be posting maybe a monthly vlog or something over on my Patreon. I do enjoy vlogs, but I don't know if I want it to be something that I do on this channel. Oh, you're welcome, JC. I've been trying to watch more YouTube, like in general, and AuthorTube in specific, because I feel like I've disconnected from the community, because I was like in my own little world for a big chunk of this year. I have no idea if writing out of order will work. I have an idea for C, so I write where I think it will go. I could dig that. And JC is a linear writer. I cannot jump around to different scenes. I start with chapter 1 and go straight through until I type the end. Like I said, I generally write, it's linear, but then if I get stuck, I do hop around and then go back to where I left off, which is essentially what I'm doing right now. I'm hopping around a little bit so I can figure something out, then coming back. Plus, this chapter, since it's so crystal clear in my mind, it feels right to write it first, you know? Okay, let's see. This is treehouse plant. I'll share a room code. So last week during the stream last week, we started talking at the end about like creating websites and newsletters and thing of that nature. And I think that it would be exciting to do like a workshop, a day-long event that would be about like author platform. And author platform can have so many different avenues, so many different things that you could discuss. But I'm curious to know, in regards to author platform, what would you be interested in learning or sharing or what have you? 57MQK53. Yes, that is correct. That's kind of the way Evergreen came into fruition, right? It was simply a chat that started here on the channel, and it became like a very cool event. And because I like to try to cater to what you guys need, and I don't like to go off on just what I think people need, because what I think is just my thoughts, and I prefer to receive input from other people. Um, I feel like the stuff that I create is very community oriented. Like Writer's Workshop, that was about me, of course, but it was also knowing that I have a bunch of friends who also have huge TBRs of like books about writing and to help with the craft and to try to make them better business people, et cetera, et cetera. And they weren't getting to the reading either. So I created that as a way to kind of give us an impetus to actually crack open at least one book a month, right? And the link for this month's book is in the description. The Fantasy Formula, which is very interesting to me. I haven't started it yet. I just bought it like last week, but it's very interesting to me that we're going to be working within like a fantasy book this time around. Like, and I'm sure there'll be things that you'll be able to pull from for your different genres, because I think that that's kind of what happens, you know? You can read about a genre that's not necessarily yours, but you can still learn something. But yeah, I'm excited to see how that works out. But in any case, author platform. Do you have questions about it? Do you have questions about what an author platform is? Are you stuck on like the website portion, newsletter, trying to figure out what your branding is? So like logo, colors, that schemes that will work for you and your message. How you're perceived on social media. I don't know. So many things that it can encompass. But I want to do something that is just a day long, fairly simple, devoted to author branding, and then like 5 or 6 major topics, and then covering some of like the things, you know, major themes, and covering like topics that go with those themes within those 5 or 6 slots. Does that make sense? I feel like it made more sense in my head. JC, all of that. Fair enough. But yeah, I want to create some type of survey, and I'll be tweeting it out, and I'll have it for next week to share with y'all. And I'll probably I'll make a video devoted to this. And have the survey available there, because I just think that it's a cool idea, and I don't know. I know that that the author platform, the idea is very big and it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot, it feels like there's a lot of components to it. So if it's broken down in a way that makes sense, I think it'll just be easier to handle. That is back in the day type of situation, right? The writer is just a writer. But now the writer is a marketer, a promoter, um, a communications specialist. Like, there's so much to being an author and someone who's actually trying to do it as more than a pastime or a hobby, which is absolutely valid if that's what you want to do. If you just want to write for your pleasure and then, maybe publish and have like your core audience that you write to and that's your gig, that's awesome. But if you're like me and you want this to be your full-time career and you're trying desperately to make it such, I want to be able to offer some help and some guidance. And I could use help and guidance as well. Because Lord knows I'm not out here having all the answers. No, sir, no, ma'am. No, never that. I'm just trying to figure it out along the way. And as I'm trying to figure things out, I want to share. I want to share, Isn't that the whole point of this stuff? Like being on the screen, helping each other out and forging friendships along the way, right? Like, I don't know. I've never felt like I was in competition with any other author. I don't have that kind of mindset. And I don't have the mindset that there's only so much pie. Like, I think we can all have a slice of pie, I don't feel that your success doesn't stop me from succeeding and vice versa. I think that we should be working to help each other to reach whatever our goals are and to get there. And yes, Sarah, I'm still going to fight you. We're still going to have World Star AuthorTube up in here. So true. The writer really never sleeps. Is that why I'm so tired? Shannon, I have been feeling very disconnected too. And I think that part of my disconnect was just having I kind of disconnected from everything outside of my immediate family because I had to get my brain right essentially. But because of that, I've still felt like I don't really know what's going on within the community, and I'm trying to get more of a feel of what's happening and what people need and what people want, what they're looking for, and what I can offer. But you still in the other category of writing for yourself in a small audience. In other words, I'm not trying enough. But you're still trying. And maybe right now is just not the time for you to make a go of it as a full-time career. I'm assuming that you're working a full-time job. You have other obligations and priorities, and it makes it very difficult. And this is a very time secluded, inclusive eating. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of words? Oh my God, I swear I write for a living. Not time sensitive. Anyway, eats up your time. So if you only have a small portion of time that you can dedicate to writing, I think it makes it way more difficult to be a full-time writer. I have decided to devote the time to it. Unfortunately, by devoting the time, I have sacrificed um, my finances. So we should help each other, but not everyone thinks like that. That's true. Not everyone thinks that way. But I can't worry about those people. Like, they're on some other different level of what they're doing, and that's fine. And I hope it works for them. But that that's never been where I am, where I'm at, and it's just not going to be. They either get with it or do what you do, whatever. It's going to be epic. That's right. The table is big enough for all of us to eat. Someday my life will take a lunch break and write during it. Today's not the day. Sarah, you're always so busy though. Like, I can appreciate wanting to have downtime and not wanting to devote that time to writing. I can appreciate that. I find it hard to balance and to stop. And I didn't realize how truly bad I was at saying, okay, this is the end of my workday, until we moved back here to West Virginia and I started to like kind of see myself through like my family's eyes, both families. Because like my family, my mom and company, they're used to me being like a little into my own world and stuff. But staying at his mom's house and like seeing, like, for instance, if there's like a family event on a Saturday where I have writer's workshop, we have this like last Saturday of the month, 2 p.m. Eastern. Like that's the gig. That's what happens. But for them, it seems weird because they're like, what are you even doing? It's just, you're just giving like a book report. And it seems to them like I work a lot and maybe too much, which, I mean, might be a fair assessment. Okay, let's start a 20-minute sprint in a minute. I was not planning on talking so much. Dang. I'll get me going. And while we're doing the sprint, and if you happen to think of some aspects of the author platform that you would like to talk about, let me know in the comments, and I'll be scribbling them down and adding them to a survey that I'll be giving out to folks in the community to see what everyone else wants to work on or to know about. Because I am not the end all be all. I'm like a facilitator, a knowledge facilitator. Okay. So we are at 20 after. Let's do this thing, okay? You got 20 minutes on the clock. Drink something, save your work, stretch, work on something else if it's not writing. Get something done. 20 minutes to get something done. In 3, 2, 1, go. And we grew a tree. What kind of tree was it? I can't remember. Was it a cat tree? No, I think it was the oh my goodness, I think it was the treehouse. So how'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments below. I kept writing. Let's see, how many words do we have in this chapter at the moment? At the moment, this chapter is at 400. And I like the chapters in the Beach Bound series to be about 1 to 1,500 words, 1,000, 1,500 words. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And it's interesting because I plan on doing the edits on Murder Despair and re-uploading that. And the Beachbound series and the Mystic Eye series kind of happen around the same times. So in my mind, they interconnect. I'm not sure if they interconnect as much in actual principle. Not sure. But in any case, hey Charlie, how you doing? You got coffee and turned on the stream. Very productive. That's excellent. I caught a glimpse of your stream last night. Y'all, I think when I had saw that you were on, you'd been on for like 4 hours or something. You'd be marathoning. I'm out here like, whoo, 2.5 hours of live. Oh, gotta go. You finally woke up to get started on your day a little later than normal. Hey, at least you got started. I was trying to figure out what video I'm going to film today, and I've got no clue. What's something that's happening in your world that's interesting? Charlie, I have a hard time shutting up and starting the work and stopping the work. Yeah, I have a hard time stopping the work. I always thought that I was too easygoing to be a workaholic. Huh. That's not true. It's like, what year was that? Not last year, the year before, when I was like, I'm going to take a vacation. I'm taking a vacation. And I just worked the entire month, but I called it a vacation. Sus. I don't necessarily want to stop at the top of the hour, though. What do you guys think about that? I'm thinking that we could get in another 20-minute sprint and then maybe another 15. What do you guys think? And then after that, I have to start my day in the outside world. What's Spotify Green Room? I know nothing about that. Please educate me. Now, this wasn't 2020. This was 2019. And I was streaming too. It's baffling. You know, sunshine, so very bright. Gives me your eyes. Ooh, Juvia's Place has 45% off for Juneteenth sale. I do love a sale. No worries. All right, JC's with me. Who's coming with me? Yes. All right. Let's set up another room. And focus for 55 minutes today. But have I really, though? Green Room is Spotify's Clubhouse competitor. Audio streaming, no video, with a chat room and recordings if you want to record the stream. Interesting. Very interesting. I signed up for Clubhouse and then I tried to join someone's Clubhouse room or whatever the hell. And I realized that the Clubhouse that I had downloaded for Android doesn't seem to be the correct one. So then I just was irritated and haven't dealt with it since. So I'm not completely sold on the idea that I need it, but it seems like a lot of cozy mystery authors are doing it. So, you know, FOMO, let's see, 3FH, 4SUD. Excellent. So this is a 20-minute sprint. We'll start it in 2 minutes. So join the Forest app room and grow a tree. JC, I always joke with my daughter that I'm a vampire because I don't like going out in the sun. Yeah, same. And my fiance is very fair. So sun is literally his kryptonite. You're on Clubhouse too, Charlie? Yeah. Yeah, if we could connect, that would be cool. Because I'm such a grandma sometimes when it comes to technology. Good grief. Bye, Misty Kate. Thanks for stopping by and have a good one. Hey, MM. We're doing 2 more sprints, so I'm excited. Okay, 1 minute until we sprint. Hi, Kate. Bye, Kate. Yeah, I'll shoot you. We're friends on Instagram, aren't we? Charlie, I feel like we are. So I'll shoot you a message over there and we could like figure out how to get me to be less of a granny on Clubhouse. Been here, but writing for less too. But writing, went to get a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate. That is true. Okay. Ooh. It's 10 minutes still, so let's do this. All right. This is our last minute 20 sprint. Last time we're doing a 20 sprint for the day. Oh my God. Let me just start it. This is such a mess. All right, 20 minutes on the clock. Hydrate or dihydrate. 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. And we grew a tree. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I worked more on this chapter, and it is going very well. And my favorite characters have joined us on the lanai, so they are loads of fun. So this should be a good time for the writing. Let's see. So now we're at 775 words. So yeah, getting much closer to the sweet spot. Aw, you made yourself sad your story, so you went to JC's channel. Oh, but that's nice that JC can bring a smile to your face. Charlie finished the first blog post for your new site. Fantastic. Text to speech, making sure everything flows nicely. Mwah. That's one of my favorite things to do. Nachos. Carrow would be proud. I am hungry. Ooh. Hey, babe, do you want to have Mexican tonight? Hey, you want to do Mexican tonight? Sweet. 222 words. Excellent. Nachos. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. We're going to have delicious Mexicans. That sounds very much like a cannibal, and I'm not. I just enjoy the cuisine, the food too. But I mean, never mind. Taco Thursday is just as good as Taco Tuesday. I mean, honestly, taco any day. Oh gosh, and there's this one Mexican restaurant that's a couple miles from us, and oh man, I enjoy everything I've had from them. I have enjoyed immensely. So that's what I'm talking about. Good. Yeah, so we definitely deserve to do another 15-minute sprint. Yes. But this will be the last one. I hope you guys haven't mind that I've been kind of playing a little fast and loose with the 2-hour setup. I don't know. Like a day like today, I know that once I get off of here, I probably am not going to come back to this story for the day. Camera, why did you decide not to focus for a moment? What's happening? You made me so blurry. What's going on with you? How's you? Work Zoom. At least you know that I'm not going to say anything too crazy, probably, especially when I'm here by myself. Let's see, 49SWUUN. That is the app room number. SW. Yes, okay. I did it correctly. Chicken enchilada casserole. That sounds good. Okay, cool. And y'all don't mind me not sticking to a strict schedule. I don't feel like anyone is streaming right now, but I could be wrong because Lord knows I don't know. I've been wrong many times before. Oh, that's weird. I just got an email and it says you're invited to the state of birth control. Looks like it's going to be an event about birth control in West Virginia. Huh. I will read on this later, but looks like something that I'd actually be interested in. But Marcus started streaming at the same time that I did, so that's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so Glory streams at the 30. Dig it. Dig it. All right, so let's start the last rant. Hashtag shoe. I do not know what that means, but that's okay. I don't often know what many things mean, so, you know. 10 would be 26. Okay, so let's do this last 15 minutes sprint. Oh, there went my camera. Well, that's fine. All right, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Writestuff. And we grew a tree. Excellent. All right, so this means that during today's stream, we focused for 90 minutes today. About an hour and a half, which is not bad at all. Hello, Jacob. Glad to see you here, three-headed Spinosaurus. That sounds like a bad time. How'd y'all do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I don't want to take up too much time since we know Glory is streaming now. Y'all should head over to her channel and hang out and chat with her. But what you guys do, and let me know if you have any ideas of what you would like to learn during a author platform focused workshop day event. It needs a title. MM came out 192 words. Excellent. I'm going to just look at how many words total for this chapter. This won't be including the words I wrote in the notepad, of course. Cool. 1004. So I wrote 1004 words during this hour, or 2 hours, 3 hours. Time is a construct. Oh my goodness. Camille editing and adding more descriptions. Excellent. Tamika, hello. Doing some schoolwork. You graduate in 2 weeks. Congratulations. That's incredible. Tamika, I'm glad that you're here, but sadly, this is the end. I generally stream every Thursday at 1 p.m., but that might not work with your school schedule. And I'm usually done between 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm usually done between like 3 p.m. and now-ish, essentially. JC is going to edit said video. Excellent. You just finished, so you filmed the tag video. Good for you. Get that content out. Oh my goodness. So I now know that we're going to have Mexican food tonight. I'm going to, I'll probably work on some pen name stuff this evening. Ooh, I'm going camping this weekend and I am hype. But one of the reasons that we have to go out into the world with the people is that we need to get some camping gear. Ooh, hand sanitizer and a paper cut. No, that's not what you want. Do not want. Charlie, I'm going to shoot you a message on Instagrams. And thanks so much for coming here, y'all, and hanging out with me, writing with me, keeping me company. You guys coming definitely keeps me honest. It keeps me coming back. And I know at least there's a couple hours a week where I'll get something done. Camille lunch showed you're going to split. Dig it. I hope lunch is delicious. And I, too, I'm going to split. So thank you so much for being here. Whether you're live or you're watching the replay, without you, I'm just a mad woman yelling into the void. Happy writing. Take care of yourself. Drink your water. And hopefully I'll see you next week, 1 p.m. Eastern on this channel. Oh, and don't forget, Writer's Workshop stuff is in the description. So pick up the book and read with us and then chat with us at the end of the month. And I have a Patreon if you want to join. Cool stuff happening over there. All right.